up, y'all? This is your girl, Candy, and you are logged in to straightfromtheA.com. And you know, hey, I gotta represent because I'm straight from the A.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. StraightfromtheA.com, that's what you check out.
Hi, how are you? That's a nice wig you have on there.
Huh?
That's a nice wig.
Shit, this my motherfucking head. What the hell you talking about? This all me. Yeah, y'all see it? East Point representative, man.
You gotta let
a Mexican vampire pimp, nigga.
What's your name?
RHOA. See, what happened was I was down there in Chile with the miner. I'm a Chilean miner. I sold my movie and book rights for all white bricks. Hooked up with Gucci Man and we doing some more shit. Fuck all that. We ain't in the ground no more, nigga. What's that? Oh, ATLien. Y'all know what it is. ATLien all over y'all land. Y'all know what it is. Shereé Brown, nigga. Yeah, we in the back.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
What's up, squad? What's up? What's up? What's up? I don't have my glasses. Wait a minute, I can't see. Shout out to my new members. I got a few new members who joined early. Shout out to my new subscribers. Oh my God, y'all is in here super early. Thank you so much, Alicia Williams, for the super sticker. Happy almost 4th of July. It is the 3rd. Happy 3rd of July. I appreciate it. Y'all in here reading already. Is y'all in here reading already? Bye. I can't stand y'all. Happy. Wait, today's Saturday. Wait, Barbara, you don't confuse me. You know I'm confused already. Today is Saturday. Happy Saturday. Okay. What's up, squad? Come on in. Y'all see my members. If you are in the green, you are a member, honey. You got them green emojis. Shout out to my Patreon. Some of y'all may be green. Some of y'all may not. Shout out to my new members who have joined the squad today. I appreciate all of you for tuning in. Now, look, I know y'all see who behind me. Some of them may not be recognizable anymore. Shereé and her nose job. But yeah, you know, we got a little Housewives tea that we want to talk about. Yes, the blogger is in the building today. The blogger is here working on a Saturday night for y'all. The blogger will not be working tomorrow because even though it's Independence Day and you know they say we ain't supposed to celebrate it, my family barbecue and I'm gonna eat, honey. I'm gonna eat. I don't know about y'all. But anywho, welcome Nancy. Welcome. Shout out to my Facebookers. Hey DL be holding it down over there on that Facebook group. Okay. Shout out to the Facebook. Actually, that's just the alternate intro. It's not a new one. I just don't be using it all the time. I don't be using it because I be like, my hair be changing up so much. I don't know what I'm going to do. But anywho, y'all see who behind me? We got Shereé. We got Cynthia and her cornrows and her no makeup. And we have Tabitha Brown and we have Wendy Williams. Now, y'all know Shereé been trolling y'all for about 2-3 years, talking about they in discussions. They been in discussions for 3 years, but I'm gonna get to her in a minute. Then you have Cynthia. Cynthia get fired every year. All the bloggers say Cynthia will not be back because she is boring. But you know, apparently, y'all wishes have come true. We're gonna talk about that as well. Then we have Tabitha Brown. I never knew who Tabitha Brown was before because I know people used to always like tag me and stuff for hers, and you know I'm not in that sector where I be looking at food and stuff online a lot, and apparently she one of the people in the food sector, but now she's an actress, so I recognize her from The Chi. So we'll talk about that as well because you know she done came up off social media and she is now a certified celebrity because she was on Wendy Williams. Now you see we got Wendy up there too, and so Wendy, you know, the shade at somebody she shouldn't have because she got clapped back on, and that has gone viral as well. So you know how I always do, got to change the green screen to the background, okay? The squad is in the building. I'm trying to get my lipstick together, honey. I don't know. This lipstick be chipping to be, I don't know. I'd be making my lips chap or something. But anywho, hold on. You talk about some don't eat meat, honey. We meat eaters over here. I know y'all was over in a Discord group talking about going vegan. Oh, she don't eat meat. Oh, I'm about to say, y'all look at me until I eat meat, child. Anywho. Who should I start with first? Y'all know how we do. We always start from the bottom and go to the top. So I guess the bottom would be Shereé Whitfield. Ooh, the shade is real. Y'all know Shereé tried to sue me and stuff, had me all in court for no reason. And then when we was about to win, she gonna try to serve me again for a criminal complaint. This was so long ago. I can't even remember. It's so long ago, child. It don't even matter. But yeah. Shout out to Michael Miller for getting me out of that and cursing Shereé's attorney out and all that stuff. Because Shereé was on one. I don't know what was Shereé's problem back then. Because apparently she didn't want me to talk about her on my site, and I was not gonna talk about her. But anyway, I won. Moving on. Shereé, for several years now, has been like, trying to get back on the show. Y'all remember she was booted after she kissed Kim, Croy, and the kids. Kim, Croy, and the kids. Kim. Anyway, she was kissing her butt so much that, she got the boot that year. And, she has managed, to stick her toe in every now and then or whatever and, become a part of the conversation. Andy invited her to watch What Happens Live. Andy always also invited Phaedra for a hot second to watch What Happens Live. But I don't know what y'all thinking, but that is not often an indication they're coming back on the show. However, Shereé has hit up the Instagrams with this post that has people talking. Hold on, I gotta share it to y'all. Where is the Shereé? Here she is, right here. Shereé has hit up the Instagram with this post. Did it come through? Can y'all see that? Okay, yeah, y'all can see. And she says, ma'am, where is it? Oh, hold on. Shereé, I got too many tabs open in my window. She says, when the phone keeps ringing, at some point you just gotta answer. Then she put Throwback Thursday. How can I help you? Time is valuable. Now, Shereé, she did the same thing last year. Y'all remember last year, she said, we are in discussions. I've had talks. I don't know what I'm going to do. Now, if they was to offer Shereé a Kroger gift card and a free pass to Top Golf, Shereé would be there with bells on. But Shereé is now claiming that she is in talks. Now, a lot of blogs have taken that to mean that her and Tyrone Gilliam, her prison love who got released from prison recently, that means that, that is her story. Everybody's assuming and everybody's coming up with things. But Tyrone over there, showing off his ankle bracelet like, look, I'm still on house arrest. How he gonna record Housewives while he in Philly? It's not the Philly Housewives of Atlanta. It is the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But here is his recent post. He said, box check. Tyrone Gilliam's fly tie. Hold on, let me see what he's saying. Oops, it's not coming up. Hold on. We don't have no sound. We ain't got no sound. Hold on.
But I'm not complaining. God is good. Anything beats being in that box. God family business.
So, hold on.
On my way back to the house, time to check in. But I'm not complaining. God is good. Anything beats being in that box. God family business.
So how is Tyrone gonna film if he way over there? Is it gonna be another one of them seasons like Shereé when she came back and was sitting on the phone with Tyrone like, listen, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Shereé has had so many chances to come back and make an impression and stay. Like, how many times they gonna give Shereé a peach? Now, I would doubt it that she would come back and make an appearance, 2 or 3, but I don't know that Shereé will ever get a peach. I don't know. You said you a new sub. I have so many questions. Naisha, feel free to call in when I put the link in, honey. Feel free. Shout out to my mods, Princess AGC Patterson, Jazzy Bell, all y'all in there. I appreciate y'all. Now, I don't know about you, but y'all think Shereé is going to come back? And if she came back, would you feel like it would make a difference? I mean, the way them ratings was set up, I don't know. They could call her till the cows come home. I feel like they need some new blood. They said they was gonna have a total cast shakeup. A total cast shakeup does not mean calling back the old heads like Shereé to come in. And you know, if they called her, she wasn't gonna get no money, because you know they cutting people from the top down. They didn't let the big dog, walk away. Nene was making all the money. They say that Kandi might not be coming back because, like I always say, it's all about the budget. It's all about the budget. Kandi got her own show. She get ready to start back working on her OLG gang, and I know she need to clean up them Yelp reviews before she get in there. But I digress. But so Kandi busy with her own show. Portia right now is filming her own show right now. She just had a party with Simon for her birthday. They filming for Portia's, what is it? I don't even remember what Portia said the name was. I don't know. Portia's something. I don't know. But anyway, they filming for Portia's 6-episode commercial. So right now, what is going on with the Housewives? Who knows? They started filming late last year. They probably start filming late this season too. Meanwhile, everybody's still making assumptions. Shereé coming back. Sheree and Tyrone is coming back. Don't nobody want to see Sheree and Tyrone? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to see Sheree and Tyrone. Do they need to go over the love and lockup? Press number 1. And what is it? 90 Day Fiance, I love after lockup, or one of them. Shit, I don't know. Anywho, thank you so much, Sexy Sky Doll. Thank you so much. You said 1. You said 0. You said, hey, there go one person want to see her. DL Shirley, you said 0. Now you saying 1. Make up your mind. Do you want to see her? Press 1 if you want to see her. Press 2 if you don't. 1 if you want to see her. 2 if you don't. I don't know where y'all be getting these 0. Okay. Love after lockup. Okay. You said 1, you messy, but who's she gonna be messy with? Because I would want to see her being messy with Nene. You see Nene chilling. Nene ain't even studying the Housewives no more. Listen, only people there would be like Kenya, and Kenya. I guess Kenya don't care about nobody, honey. Kenya then kicked Cynthia to the curb. Y'all heard about that? Kenya and Cynthia fell out while they was in Turks and Caicos with the All-Stars. Because Kenya didn't feel like Cynthia was an all-star, but that's besides the point. Moving on. So needless to say, there are peaches available. So if Shereé, is in discussions, I guess, they'll pay her a little bit. They ain't gonna pay her what she was making before she left, but I'm sure they could pay her a little bit, a little chunk of change, like they was paying Eva, get her a little 50 G's or something to come on. Oh, I say little 50 G's, but that's not a little bit of money. That's enough, I guess. I mean, it's not enough for her to keep Chateau Shereé up and running, but she don't run the lights over there anyway. They say it be dark over there all the time. So, she don't have no big light bill. She should be fine. What 50 G's? What y'all think? You said Shereé back. Okay. Who gonna check her boo? Meanwhile, let's talk about Cynthia Bailey for a second, just a minute or two, because that's really all we need to talk about born Cynthia Bailey. Why is Cynthia so in her feelings? She is really, really showing that she is vindictive and stuff. So Cynthia Bailey, let me show her picture. Y'all remember what she looked like. That's what she looked like. You see, now she's selling everything on her page. First she was selling coochie cream. Now she's selling I don't even know what this is she's selling, but whatever it is she's selling. Oh, there go the Bailey Wine Cellar 13th annual. Okay, Steve Harvey Invitational Golf Class. So she got her little booth. So she over there selling. She a sponsor. She done put her money into the Steve Harvey golf tournament so she can have her little booth so she can sell her little t-shirts and stuff. So Cynthia over there grinding, honey. She is grinding. Also, she is selling, what else she's selling, honey? She's selling purses. Here she is right here. She's selling purses. Look, if you want to sponsor, just like any other Instagram page, go over to Cynthia Bailey, honey, for a little $500 or so. You can get on her page, and she's selling flat tummy tea. That go to flat tummy tea. I knew that was on there, child. If that wasn't on there, I knew something was wrong. So, she's selling everything. Seagrams, flat tummy tea, Bailey wine cellar, t-shirts, candles, whatever you got, Cynthia, whatever you want, Cynthia got it, and it is for sale, okay? So, and I don't blame her. She need to make the most of her time on the show. That's what everybody always says about Shereé. Like, what happened to the joggers? What happened to She by Shereé? So apparently Cynthia was like, y'all ain't gonna say that about me because I'm putting all my stuff out here. I got my Cynthia Bailey t-shirts, my Cynthia Bailey this, my Cynthia Bailey that. So, she getting her ducks in a row in case, she doesn't come back as a friend or anything else. That being said, she talked to People Magazine. And she told them that, she has not heard anything from Bravo. She said that, let her tell it, she has not been formally let go, but she don't have a contract in her hand yet. Well, if that's the case, Nene hasn't been formally let go either. If that's the case, look, Shereé hasn't formally been let go either. If that's the case, even Marcel hasn't formally been let go either. So you know how this works. We talk about this every year. People get contracts, they sign them, they own the show, period. Everybody, like I said, you got Candy working on the show, Portia working on the show, Cynthia ain't working on nothing, Kenya quiet as a mouse. I don't know that any of them have a contract. I don't know, but what I do know, Cynthia says she don't have a contract and she don't know what's going to happen. You said, who has contracts? Good question. Good question. I don't know. But what I do know, other people are filming with Bravo. So I'm assuming that, since they filming with Bravo, they got a relationship. But there's that. He said, She by Shereé clothes. But anywho, so Cynthia says she doesn't know what's going to happen, but what we do know is that she made an opportunity. She left that door open. So she said that Mike is moving to Atlanta with her, and they're going to get a house here in Atlanta together. So, just in case you get that call, just in case, she'll be here if they need her. Just in case. Come on, Jazzy Bell. Jazzy Bell, no, that's Candy's, the Candy Coded Click president just said Candy has a contract. But we don't know for sure. But anyway, she said, she gonna be a friend just in case, her and Kenya fell out. So Kenya don't care what Cynthia do. But just in case, like I said, he said, whatever, Cynthia. That being said, y'all know when I did that interview with Nene a couple of weeks ago, Nene said when I asked the question, she was asked the question and she answered. I said, who do you think should be on season 14 of the show? And she said, I know who should not be on that season. Cynthia. I don't even know why she's still there. She should have been gone a long time ago. And if we talk about it, then, I always say they cut from the top to the bottom. Candy and Cynthia, I always say those are the top two that it's time to go because that money can be allocated to bringing on some fresh new meat. You know what I mean? So Michelle started it. Oh my God, Michelle did everything. Michelle and sued you. Michelle said you took the washer and the dryer. Michelle got you fired from the Lanithia. Michelle and took all your super chat money. Michelle and stole your cash app. Michelle. But I digress. Anywho, Nene wasn't saying anything that none of us have already said. We've been saying it for the longest that Cynthia is born. What are we watching? Like even Bravo knew Cynthia was born because they didn't even get her a whole wedding episode. I keep bringing it up. The Cynthia Bailey episode was the lowest episode of the season. Okay, and we can't even call it the Cynthia Bailey episode when she was only in it. Her wedding wasn't in it but 15-20 minutes, if that. Now she got all these people went out there, all these people caught COVID, and it's been verified that several people caught COVID from her wedding, but they ain't gonna tell you. They told me, but they ain't gonna tell you because, you know, they don't want Cynthia to be mad and stuff. But several people caught COVID from Cynthia's wedding. All for what? For what? Because she wanted to have a wedding in the middle of the pandemic just for the show to keep her peach, and it still didn't work. Oh well, too bad. Anywho, so let me go back. I done digressed again. Nene said that Cynthia should not be there. She mentioned Cynthia wasn't there. She called Candy a snitch. Well, she didn't call Candy by name, but we knew who she was talking about because, you know, she called Candy Cruz, and that's a whole nother story. Y'all go watch the interview, and if you're watching the replay, I'll link it or whatever. It's probably down below. But in that interview, it must have triggered something, because after that interview, Cynthia went straight to Wendy Williams, and she had a moment. You know, she wasn't on there promoting nothing. She wasn't on there talking about if she was going to come return to the show. She wasn't on there talking about any new projects she was working on. She came on to tell Wendy that, you know, the one person she thinks shouldn't return. Because didn't you find that odd that Wendy gonna ask the exact same question that I asked Nene? All of a sudden now, Wendy, you need to ask questions that I asked. Be a journalist, child. Get your own questions. So she asked Cynthia, who do you think should return? And Cynthia said, well, I know who shouldn't return. Mean, and it rhymes with meanie. And so she started talking about Nene Leakes. Now, to piggyback on that, because we already done dragged her about that already, because like, girl, you wouldn't be there if Nene wasn't there. You know, nobody would know you unless we knew Nene. You know how Nene say it about Andy, but anyway. But she went and told the Shade Room, shout out to the Shade Room, in an interview, that the only reason she went on Wendy was because a blogger asked her a question that she didn't like. And I quote, and this is on the Shade Room. Y'all know we keep receipts around here. My squad be telling me too. My squad was all in the comments talking about hashtag say her name, ATLien. Oh, I can't stand y'all. Y'all are hilarious. So Cynthia goes on the Shade Room. You know, this over on the Shade Room website. I don't know if y'all saw it, but it's also on the Shade Room's Instagram. And she said, getting right into it, when asked her if she believes that her former friend Nene Leakes' time on the show has passed, she stated, she recently did an interview with a blogger. I'm not a blogger. I am the blogger. Remember that. Stating that I should not return to RHOA and should have never been on RHOA in the first place. This is someone I consider to be a friend for most of my time on the show. Friends are not. I have always consistently and publicly only had positive things to say about her in regards to RHOA. So when Wendy asked me that question, I said her name. At this point, I have no concerns, thoughts on whether or not her time on the show has passed, or thoughts, concerns about her in general. I have moved on. Girl, you ain't moved on, because every interview you in, they going to ask about Nene Leakes. You can't go on the interview without them asking about Nene Leakes, because don't nobody care about you. They only care about Nene. Child, what? Are you kidding me? What Nene say? The machine is real. It is. It is. She went all the way to Wendy, honey, to respond to the blogger, honey. And you see how they don't want to be wanting to give me my props. They don't want to say Michelle from Straight from the A, ATLien, any of that. They want to act like they don't know who I am, knowing they done sat up in my face. Oh, don't make me pull up. Child, don't make me pull up stuff. Hold on. Y'all know I love a good receipt, honey. Hold on. I done did so many interviews with Cynthia Bailey. I'm just going to pull up a little one real quick. Just gonna pull up a little one real quick, and even then Cynthia was in her feelings. So I'm like, Cynthia, why you want to do the interview if you in your feelings, honey? Hold on. I'm so shady, Lord. Oh, here it is. Let me see. Let's bring up part one. This is an old one. This is an old one, but get
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the disclaimer out there. If me and Michelle actually get into a fight during this interview, just know she started.
I don't fight.
Now what else is going on?
I might pull your wig, but I ain't gonna fight.
You're gonna pull my wig. Now we ain't gonna be pulling no wigs. I do not condone violence in any shape.
That's not violent. I was just gonna shift it a little bit.
No, you stay with your wig over there, and I stay with mine, honey.
Okay, fine.
Now, okay.
So yeah, say my name. Say my name. You trying to act like you don't know. You know dang well you was the first person. She was probably in the live chat, child. She was probably in the chat. But I digress. I digress, honey. You said stop bullying. Look, they go Mike. You said stop bullying her. Nobody bullying her. I used to be smaller. I bet you did too, girl. I bet you was smaller too, child. Wendy probably was too high to create her own question. She had to copy and paste yours. Okay. Sia and her daughters are just alike. Ooh, don't talk about the kids. Well, the kid's over 21, so technically she's not a kid. She don't like you. That's okay. She don't have to. I bet she respect me though. Nobody has to like me, honey, but guess what? I'm still going to get paid, whether you like me or not. Anywho, the blogger filed not old. She like 55 cents now. Then she gonna be 60 cents, 70 cents, 80 cents. I don't know, child. But she 55 cents now. Whatever. Don't digress. Stand up with what you say. I like digressing, though. I like digressing. Yes, not you used to be smaller. Then we all used to be smaller. Shoot, we all grew up, honey. Why is everybody all in their feelings, honey? I eat sometimes. Sometimes I don't like to work out. I like, look, love will make you big. Love will make you small, honey. It don't matter. Sometimes I'm fat. Sometimes I'm skinny. I go out to eat a lot. I don't have to post all my meals on social media. Y'all just know I eat good. Anywho, yes. Right. Who are these trolls? They had to subscribe to get in here because I got the channel on subscribers only. So thank you for subscribing to my channel. You said you were smaller this morning. Yes, after I ate that big old dinner, honey. I'm gonna be smaller again after I digress. Look. I digress. I had gastric sleeve surgery, so I was bigger. Okay, that's okay. I was bigger 2 weeks ago. I'm smaller this week. I might be smaller 2 weeks from now. Who knows? I might be bigger. It's life. We go up, we go down. Whatever the case may be, I am still living. So there. Okay. Thank you, Ritza Farrell. Thank you so much. They need not hate. That's okay. I love my haters just like I love my fans because, without them, it would be boring without the haters. Anywho, like I was saying, the only reason Cynthia went on Wendy was to clap back at Nene, and it didn't work. We still all feel the same, girl. It don't matter. She was out here in her feelings, and she said it. Now she's saying it's of no consequence. I don't think about her at all. You don't think about her. You just wouldn't answer the question. You know how to listen. Remember when Nene and Marlo fell out, and every time somebody asked her about Marlo, people be like, who? She would be like, who? I don't know her. Who are you talking about? So yeah, people know how to defer a question if they don't want to answer it. But there's that. Yes, I love my haters like I love my food. I need that on a t-shirt. Yes, like. Thank you so much for the cash apps and the super chat. I just saw a super chat. Oh, thank you. Inez Williams said, I just wanted to say I love your hair. Thank you. She sent me money to tell me she loved my hair. That's why people get mad. That's okay. You see, I ain't beg nobody. I ain't do nothing. But look, if you want to support the channel, you can support the channel. If you don't want to support the channel, you do not have to support the channel. But guess what? Just being here supports the channel. If you like this video, that supports the channel. If you subscribe to me, that supports the channel. If you send me super chats, that supports the channel. That make me stream in 1080p and give me some cameras and some lights. So if you want to support me, support me. If you don't want to support me, don't. And it's so unfortunate that I got to issue this disclaimer because apparently I put guns to people's heads and I tell them that they better super chat and cash out me. I don't do that. Do I do that? Have y'all ever heard me do that? Anywho, I digress. Now, oh, y'all already know. I be in my feelings, honey. I be in my feelings sometimes. Now we talked about Cynthia. We talked about Shereé. Oh, we got Tabitha Brown. To talk about. So Tabitha Brown, like I said, I noticed her, with her appearances on The Chi this season. I have been, keeping up with The Chi and stuff, and I think, she's good. She seems to have in The Chi, she has like a sweet demeanor, and she's kind of soft spoken. So I never really, watched her or anything before. However, I was tagged when she did the video about her deciding to retire her husband. She was like, she been working in social media. She done built her brand. They making money. They got sponsorship deals. Now she's on The Chi. She always wanted to be an actress. She has, did what she had to do to get to where she wanted to be. And throughout the whole period of time, her husband was right beside her, deciding, if they wanted to move to different cities so she could chase her dream. He moved along with his job. I think he's a police officer. He's a police officer, and they moved from wherever they were to LA, and how being a police officer these days is dangerous. So she said, you know what? We got enough money. You do not have to be a police officer no more. You do not have to go to work. And he said, okay, he gonna follow his dreams. He gonna do what he want to do now. I don't know what that is, but he said he gonna do it. Now, apparently when they dropped that video, a lot of people were in their feelings because people were saying, even I said it. I'm guilty. I said, man, don't work, don't eat. You know what I mean? And, me and my friends were talking. We was like, hell, she ain't learned nothing from Kendu. She ain't learned nothing from Wendy Williams. She ain't learned nothing from all these women. Jill Scott, whose husbands were like their managers or their supporters, or who weren't working or necessarily traditional jobs. Look, Monique, we could talk about a whole bunch of women, but Monique's still with her man. But, most of the time that doesn't work. That's all I'm saying. Most of the time it doesn't work. However, I'm not looking at her no kind of way, because at the end of the day, like, everybody has their path. Everybody's relationship is different. We don't know what their relationship path is, so we can't judge her for what she decided to do. But we can't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Based on our own experiences. So I was reading online. Somebody had said something about in a few months he gonna use all her money for somebody who broke and ain't got no job, because most men, want to be the head of the household. They want to be the provider. That's just, what traditional heterosexual relationships, that's the way they go most of the time. Most men feel stronger when they can take care of their partner. I'm just saying. Now, I don't know what Wendy said, but I'm going to listen to it. But I know what the clapback was. Look at all those super chats. Thank you so much. Shereé Shine, everybody. Shereé Shine, She Mormon, Jackie G, Dorit. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Now, I'm going to play a little bit of what Wendy said so we can see what the hubbub was about. Hold on. I may put it in here. Okay. It was on a blog, honey. Let me see.
She's saying that she's retiring her husband. He's been a police officer for 15 years, and he wants to live out his dreams. Take a look.
I have said to him, babe, it's time. It's time. It's time to dream again. It's time for him to think like a child and think, ooh, when I grow up, what do I want to be? And it's something else. It's time for a new journey, a new chance at life, right? And God has blessed us. He has blessed me that I can retire still.
Nope. I was married to one of those. I make the money and so on and so forth. Go live your dreams, buy a business, stay with me, but go, go, go. You see how that turned out. I predict that this marriage is going to be on real rocky ground in a moment. Live your dream. Then they invest in stuff and they lose the money. And then they invest in something else and the money gets swindled or stolen. And then he comes home and throws his bag down. And he's like, and she's like, what? And he's like, I can't do this. And this is your fault. You're over here making all your money and stuff. You had me quit my job and I can't find my live like a cow. No, but you understand what I'm saying? Like, no, you work. Being a cop was a big part of his identity. He liked it, but she came to him and said that. Clap if you understand what I'm saying.
Hello there.
Okay, now that I hear it, she wasn't saying nothing wrong because she did kind of say that, you know, her man, the same thing happened to her. But the clapback, y'all have y'all heard the clapback? I know some of y'all have, some of y'all haven't. I'm gonna play the clapback, and we're gonna talk about the clapback too. Hold on, let me do this. I'm gonna play it from the original source. You said Wendy's husband is not everybody's husband. So Tabitha Brown responded, "Good morning, Wendy Show. Keep God first. This is my word and prayer for Wendy Show and anyone else who doesn't understand this type of love and support." So here is what Miss Brown said, honey. She might be my cousin. Hold on.
Hello there. Y'all all right? Very good, honey. I was up doing a little work here. That's why I got my pajamas on in my office. And then my phone started going off, like praising people. It's like, girl, you're Wendy Williams. First of all, Wendy Williams, honey, God bless you. God bless you. Okay. And so people sent me a little clip. And I said, oh my God, the pain this woman must be in. Wendy, the pain you must be in to feel this way. And I'm so sorry. But listen, let me tell you this. 23 years I've been with my husband. Yes. Broke for a very long time together. Struggled for a very long time together. Succeeded for the last couple of years together, right? My husband took a job in agreement with me. He took a job 15 years ago to help support my dream. And I know you may not know what that looks like in a genuine place, right? But this was an agreement that my husband and I had. And I told him 15 years ago, oh, babe, in 5 years, I'll be able to take you out of there so then you can pursue one of your dreams that you love. Right now, I was his dog in the fight, okay? And he believed in me. And we did it together for the last 15 years. I did every year with him at LAPD, and he did every year with me with rejection and no's in this entertainment industry, right? However, God has blessed me. He has allowed me to manifest. I've been praying on this for a very long time, and it has now come to pass. That is the power of God. It's also the power of allowing God to be first in your marriage, okay? And that is how it remains successful. We keep him first. He is first in our marriage, not money, not business, not success, but God. He's first, okay? So this is my prayer for you. I pray that love finds you, true love. I pray it finds you and it holds you tight. I pray that someone will love you enough to see you when you are not well, to see you when you need true support, to see you when you need compassion, to see you when you need kindness. I pray that somebody loves you enough to sacrifice their life for you. I pray that type of love finds you so that you can understand why. I don't want my husband to put his life on the line anymore wearing a bulletproof vest if he don't have to, and if that's not his desire. I love him enough that I want him to be safe, and I want him to coach children the way he wants to. My husband has a nonprofit, right? And he wants to be able to build that even more so. And what I do know is a 9-to-5 or a steady job takes away time for creativity, takes away time that you want to pour into your real, true purpose. And if God blesses someone to be able to pull out of that 9-to-5 and pour everything into their purpose, their passion, ooh, my goodness, why would we dishonor God if he blesses us with the ability and the way to be able to do so? Ooh, honey, I'm excited about that. Oh, I pray that somebody finds you, love finds you, that excites you the way I am excited about my husband being able to grow his business, being able to pour into children, continue to coach these kids, do other things he's dreamt about. Ooh, honey, I pray this type of excitement and love finds you and anybody else who seems to not understand this. I pray that type of love finds you, sacrifice, compassion, like I really do. I really, really do. Okay. With that being said, I thank all of y'all for messaging me and telling me about it. And I want you, whoever is watching, who understands the type of love, let us all pray for people like Miss Wendy and others who have either been so hurt or never found a genuine love that fills their heart with so much compassion and joy. Let us all pray that they find that and that it finds them. Yes, very good. Now, I want y'all to go on about your business, okay? And have the most amazing day. But even if you can't have a good one, don't y'all dare go messing up nobody else's here. God bless you. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.
Ooh, y'all in the chat got so many various opinions. Oh my God. I can see both sides of it. And then, somebody was like, don't talk on other people's relationship. But when you're in the public eye, now she is a celebrity. Like I said, she's on the Shy. She's, big on social media and stuff. People are going to talk about it. And in fact, she put the video out there telling everybody what, she was doing for her husband. So of course there were going to be a lot of people who had a lot of different opinions about it, period. So now that people are having opinions about it, I'm not one to take up for Wendy Williams. I am not, honey. But my thing is, that's her job. Her job is to give her opinion on pop culture, hot topics, or whatever the case may be. And she did. Now, should her opinion be based on what she went through or what y'all know? Because now that Wendy's a public figure as well, and y'all have dragged her about her husband, I don't know. But Wendy didn't say anything that other people didn't say. But Tabitha's clapback did provide a lot of clarity. So, again, I didn't know what her husband did or what his job was or why, but it makes sense. She don't want him out there, fighting, during this especially, crazy time period when, the police are catching a lot of flack on these streets. So nobody knows who's a good police officer or a bad police officer at this point. So, I feel her on that. You don't want your man, your husband out there like that. And if you can be a catalyst to him doing something else, then so be it. However, I'm sure his presence there is what's, helping them build their empire together. Just like she said, we heard her say together so many different times, that was shade in itself. We did it together. Did you and Kelvin, whatever his name is, do it together? Or was you were doing it first and he kind of hopped on your train? So, there's some differences. So, there's that. Would y'all retire your husband? What y'all think? Do y'all feel like I feel like, the whole traditionalist way, like a man that don't work, don't eat? I understand that. I don't know if I would like publicly retire him. We might have a conversation, but I might not put it all out in the world for the world to decide, what's right and what's wrong with our relationship. Because that right there is planting seeds of dissension in your relationship. That's why people always say, don't be publicizing every argument. Don't be publicizing every little thing of your relationship on social media, because that's opening the door to criticism. I don't need your criticism. This marriage is between me and him. What I need y'all to chime in for. I don't need y'all to cheer for me, and I don't need y'all to, to cheer for him or, whoever's right and wrong. I don't need that. I don't. But there's, that's just me. So, he said you would have kept it to yourself. Okay. There are not both sides, especially when the situations are different. He is going to work. He currently works on her team. And that's my point, Alyssa. Is like we said, we've all seen situations Not just Wendy's situation. I'm talking about other situations where the man worked on her team to build her up, and then she gets to a certain level and he feels ways and he's running off with the plug. He's running off with the money. He's doing what he want to do because he feel, that she's taking away his masculinity by being the breadwinner. I'm just saying it happens. It happens. I'm not saying that what happened in their relationship, but it happens a lot. So, just talking about it and just thinking about it is like, if it works, great, but don't announce it. Just go ahead and do what you need to do. Have him do what he needs to do and let it go. The world doesn't have to know that, you took his his job away from him. And now he has the option to live in a life of luxury while you working hard. The world don't have to know that. I'm just saying. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with retiring. I'm just saying. I totally agree with you, Michelle. We didn't need to know her decision to retire him. But if you've ever watched her channel, you'll know and see she's way more into him than he is to her. Oh, see, I don't know all that, honey. I don't know. Free time for a side piece. Wendy's husband did the same. And so I guess Wendy's speaking from experience. Look, Mary J. Blige's husband did the same and then sued her for half. Who else? Jill Scott's husband did the same. It's so many women have been through the same or similar things where the husband wasn't there at the beginning of her career, but he helped her in the career and then he takes the money and run. I'm just saying. Better get that prenup signed, sealed, and delivered. Kim and Croy. Kim was the breadwinner, and Croy became part of Kim's team. I'm sorry, my man wouldn't be eating for free. Need to go get his own job. Okay. Oh, okay. The avocados. Oh, okay. I get it now. I get it. He sacrificed his life for her to pursue her dreams. Did he, or was that his goal was to be a police officer? That might have been what he wanted to do with his life. Most, little boys grow up wanting to be police officers. I wanted to be, they play cops and robbers. So there's that. So much damage. Wish there was glue for human. That's true. There is a lot of damage out there. We've all been broken, honey. We've all been broken, and it takes a special person to put us together. Again, I hope her relationship is what she says it is. So there is that. I wish her nothing but the best. Now, that being said, I've talked for 45 whole minutes. Y'all know how I do. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, and we can talk to each other. Click the link to join, and I want to hear what you have to say about the topics at hand. Why does it say this? Hold on, let me see. I hope this link works. Let me see, because it was looking weird. Okay, I think it works. Yep, it works. All right. You said, what about what happened to Melba Moore? Okay, there's so many names. There are so many names. And I know everybody was like, well, their relationship isn't a, Hollywood or entertainment relationship, but she's in entertainment now. So basically their relationship is an entertainment relationship. Now it is. It may not have started that way, but it is now. Hey, Cordero.
Hey.
How you doing, friend?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm just
Happy almost 4th of July.
Happy almost 4th of July, y'all, and everybody in the chat. I just want to the only thing I had to talk about was Tabitha. I feel like if you have never been married before, please shut up. I'm so tired of people who have never been married always commenting on people's marriages and how they run it. So if you have been married, you definitely can have an opinion. But if you have never walked down the aisle, please shut the hell up talking about people's marriages. That just bothers me so much.
That's true.
I feel as though the difference with her relationship is that she would not be where she was if it wasn't for him. He worked this job as a police officer to pay for her to take acting classes, to pay for her to get headshots and update her headshots, to fly out to auditions. As a person who's also an actor, that stuff is not cheap at all. Updating your headshots every season and all that stuff. So he sacrificed a lot to help her get where she is. I feel like there's a difference because it's not like she just was a famous person and then he joined her team. You know, he helped her get to where she is because of the sacrifices he made to help her get into those auditions and to go to those you know, to all those places. So to me, that's completely different. For her saying, hey, now I don't want you to be a police officer. She's probably stressed about him being an officer. Don't know she's going to get a phone call about, you know, he didn't make it and stuff like that. So I think she's at the point now to like, look, you can stop doing that damn job. Go focus on your non-for-profit. Work with me. I'm pretty sure if he really wanted to just stay as a police officer, he probably could have talked to her if he really wanted to. But I think that, I don't know. I just think that this is so different. And Wendy, ever since she's been more vocal about her ex-husband, everybody's relationship, she always compares it to her ex-husband. I feel like if she's going to talk about people's relationships, as she should, that's what she's there for, she can, but don't compare it to yours. Just have an opinion about it. She can have an opinion. Just stop attaching the opinion to the trashy ass man that you had. And that's what bothers me with her. She just needs to go take her water pills and just go relax.
Oh God. Okay. All right.
I don't care about Cynthia. Don't care about her. But that's all I have to say. But I'm enjoying this chat.
You don't think? What you think about Shereé trolling?
That's all Shereé does is troll. She trolls. She be trolling some joggers because that website is still empty.
Oh, everybody in the chat said you said don't speak on it unless you're married. Now they said you must be married.
I didn't have an opinion about it. I just said I just repeated what Tabitha was basically saying. I don't have an opinion.
Okay.
No, it's CORDARO. I'm not married, so I don't have an opinion. I'm just saying what Tabitha was saying.
Okay.
I'm talking about all the people who feel so negatively about the decision. That's what I say. Don't speak. But if you're going to be so negative about it, but you've never been married, why are you speaking on it? That's what I'm saying.
I understand that. Well, I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Baby, y'all are killing me with these avocados, but I love it. I'm going to get back in this chat.
All right. Be careful out there.
I will. Bye.
All right. Bye. Hold on. Nina Gordon, how you doing?
Hey. Look, I didn't want to show my face, Michelle. But
Why?
You always say, come on, if you're going to come on, just show your face, right? But I've had a 4th of July to die for already. You know what I'm saying? And still on it, Michelle. But listen.
What you drinking?
I'm drinking me a margarita. Michelle, they got these little margaritas in public. That's already mixed. When I say they get you to the mix, they get you to the mix.
What you get the dailies? I like the dailies that you put in the freezer and you take them out and it's like a slushy.
No, I don't like them because they go straight to my head too quick. You know what I'm saying? They be like a freeze pop. I ain't trying to freeze up. I'm trying to get lit.
Okay.
Michelle, you look good, girl. You look
Thank
good.
you. I'm trying.
Always and forever be wearing that pop, honey. But look, this is what I want to say about Wendy. She always got something to say, but I'm going to say this. Yesterday on her show, I can only watch her show on Fridays. Now, I used to be a religious person watching her show, like every 10 o'clock a.m. in North Carolina. Now, Tabitha Brown is from High Point, North Carolina. That's like an hour and a half away from Charlotte, North Carolina. So when her little sidekick Norman said we want to talk about the clap, he didn't say clap back, but I'm just saying we want to talk about the response from what Tabitha said. She said, "Oh no," she said, "This is the Wendy Williams show. We're not talking about Wendy Williams. No, I don't want to talk about that." He said, "But you did." She said, "No, she cut him off like a damn or steak or something, like a chopped steak or something. She didn't want to talk about the clap back." This Tabitha Brown, I follow her like I follow you. And like I follow a couple of more bloggers religiously, and Tabitha Brown, when she retired her husband after 19 years of being with LAPD, it was a decision made. Now, this is coming from Tabitha. It was a decision made by both of them that she was tired of doing all those years with him, not knowing whether he was going to come home or not. And his real passion is to work with children, not children, like boys that's between 11 and 16 years old, right? And a non-for-profit not-for-profit does make money. To the trolls in the chat, they do make money, but it ain't all about the money. It's about uplifting somebody else's life. Now she came back at Wendy with a godly response. She wasn't shady. Everybody ain't like Kelvin. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't cheat. Everybody don't cheat. Now look, if I could retire my husband, cause what he did for her, per Tabitha, is that when she was going through all them no's, maybes, come back, we'll see, and she didn't get anything for a long time, he was out there risking his life for her. Not for her, but he was out there risking his life with the LAPD. And that was their deal. When she make it, she was going to retire him. So she's able to. No, the child ain't making all the big bucks. The woman got her own spice. She is a vegan. She got her own book. She has won countless awards for being, who she is. You know what I'm saying? Don't hate. Don't hate the game. Hate the fucking player.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because the real deal is Wendy, everybody ain't like Kelvin. Kelvin came in with nothing. Wendy built him. Mary J. Blige's husband came in with nothing. She built him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't like that. You know, this I feel, this is my feeling. Ain't nothing nobody told me. This is how I feel. She's genuine. You know, and then I'm gonna get off of that because Wendy need to go to rehab and rehab her life. That's what she need to do, and need to stay up off other people's business because she ain't happy. She should have chose the black man that was an ex-football player instead of that white man that didn't want her in the first place.
Oh,
now come on now. How you gonna be out here talking about you the dating game with Wendy? Child, you gonna get trolled. That's what you got, a 2-week troll. But anyway, I digress. I want to talk about Shereé. Nothing. All she want to do is keep coming back. Keep coming back to what? Nobody cares about her and Tyrone. Let them call somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody want to hear Shereé? Ain't nobody. I'm tired of Shereé. I'm tired of Cynthia. Cynthia and Mike need to be married. They need to be married. You understand what I'm saying? And who gonna check her boo? I check it. You can come for me. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I eat your peach for you. Right.
We ain't eat no peaches. We ain't eat no peaches. Peter needs Cynthia peach though, for real. They need to give Cynthia peach to Peter.
Cynthia, they need to give Cynthia and Peter.
No, what?
What did you say, Michelle?
I said they need to give Peter Cynthia's peach.
Yeah, because he is a little biatch. But anywho, I digress.
Don't do that to Peter. Peter is not.
Peter been in Charlotte scaring people for many a years since he left the Real Housewives of Atlanta. He ain't
Peter in
got
Baltimore now with his bar. He is doing big things, moving his bar all around the country.
In Miami.
Yeah, he's in Baltimore now too.
Okay, but he moving. He ain't staying still.
Yes, he do. He got Miami, he got Charlotte, and he got Baltimore.
It's not a place in Charlotte anymore.
Oh,
I'm from Charlotte. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
Just like Tabitha Brown is from
It ain't no sports one out there?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Not anymore.
Oh, what's over there?
No more. Not no sports one. No sports
what's
ball
over
one.
there? It's closed.
It's since the pandemic, a lot has been closed, but Peter has been gone. Yes, okay. But anyway, Cynthia needs to focus on her. To me, she's got a husband that apparently loves her and adores her. She needs to focus on her marriage. I hate that the blogs are saying that she's been demoted as a friend to the show. I don't think she should be a friend to the show. I really think Cynthia should hold her peach. But if she can't hold her peach, let somebody else hold the dang on peach. I'm like you, Michelle. We need new faces. You know what I'm saying? If we can't get Nene back, honey, don't none of them need to come back. You know, you know what I'm saying. Michelle, this is what I want to tell you too. I'm gonna let you go out this because I know you got a line as long as the well anyway. But anyway, I'm going to the Alethea Lounge the end of July to a private party.
Okay.
I hope I see her so I can take a picture with
I'm
her
sure
because
she'll be there.
I love Nene. I really do. I hate everything went on like it went on with her, but the word on the street is that she may come back or it's been
Uh-huh.
negotiations for her coming back to the RHOA. I don't want
Uh-huh.
them to profit off of her and her husband's pain, what they're going through. What you're not going to do is profit off of her. You should have kept her there. The ratings went boop when she left, and it's because of her leaving. That's just me. I'm always team Nene. Team Nene all the way. And I know you be hanging out with her. I be like jealous sometimes. I be like, look at Michelle all up in there.
I hang out with a lot of people. I don't name drop. But
Yeah, you don't have to, but I see you with Nene, so I be like, that's my girl for real though. But I love you, Michelle. You keep doing what you're doing because you're doing it great.
Thank you so much, Nina. I appreciate you.
Good night.
Good night. Shout out to Nina Gordon, honey. Hold on. Jessica Rabbit.
Girl,
Hey, come through, Bob.
cute today.
Look at you. You look cute.
Thank you. I'm now look. I waited before I put my glass. Now I put my glasses on, so I can see. I can't see a thing, but
Yes, cat eye. Okay.
So okay, I'm gonna go with Tabitha first.
Mm-hmm.
Thing with her and Wendy. I will say this. The way I felt the same way you felt on that situation at first.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you said, we have our Sherry Shepherds, our Mary J. Bliges, and all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with their situations, their men came into the picture after they had built something.
Right.
Okay. That I don't agree with. You got to be coming to the table with something if I've already established myself in a certain type of way. Now with Tabitha, she's saying, oh, okay, well, he allowed me to not work so that I can build up and live our dreams. This was a joint effort.
Uh-huh.
It's what I got from what she was saying. I hope you no, I'm married.
Yeah, they just they ragging on Cordero for saying don't have an opinion unless you're married.
And still finna give my opinion. But I can see where she's reciprocating because marriage or relationships is about reciprocation too. We can't just take. We gotta give a little. So I think that's what she's trying to do in her part of the marriage. And I can see that and I can be in agreement with that. Okay. My only thing though is I like Tabitha. I followed her before she went viral and everything. Now, one thing I don't agree with is if I'm going to cuss you out, I'm going to leave the Lord out of it. And I don't even care how I can be nice, nasty without bringing the Lord into it. I just don't like when people try to, you being nasty right now, but sprinkling the Lord in with it.
It was real passive aggressive. It really was.
Yeah, like I'm from the South. And I'm gonna cuss you out, and God ain't got nothing to do with me cussing you out, because the Lord don't want me to cuss you out anyway. And if I'm gonna pray for you, I'm gonna pray for you in private. So I was just kind of thrown off with that part of it, but otherwise, I mean, and then too, that was a pact between her and her husband. That was something that they made together, and didn't want it to be something that people, because I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was first following her and watching her stuff, I didn't go all the way back to look at videos. I just knew sometimes she would have her husband on there. So I never even knew that her husband was a police officer. Okay. I legit just thought they must be doing this little YouTube social
like
media
a couple thing or something
together. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the man was working either way. I thought it was like, Lil Boozy and her husband. He behind and she up here shucking and jiving. That's what I thought was going on. So, I mean, I wish them the best, but I was reading the comments on one blog, and somebody talking about, and this probably is not even true, but I cackled because I was like, if this happens, I'm gonna be real upset. But somebody was saying that they heard the husband was trying to rap or something. I hope that ain't true. Like they was like, yeah, he's starting a nonprofit and he's trying to rap. I was like, listen. If that happened, if this man try to drop any kind of album, we gonna have a problem. So I'm hoping that's not what's going on with that either. But she has an okay looking husband.
Uh-huh.
So when you put your loved one on Front Street like that, you know, it's a slippery slope. You know, don't have all these hood boogers that don't care about marriage. It's some people that don't care about marriage. And so I just hope that while she's praying for Wendy, she's also praying for strength in her marriage to overcome and endure whatever may be thrown at them. Because she's so openly loving the Lord, Satan always try to come in and destroy things. And she's in a position to where he could come from her at all angles, her marriage from all angles. So, you know, whether it's through money, whether it's through, you know, a lot of people trying to get at him. Because us women, we're a little more stronger than men when it comes to temptation.
Now you got me wanting to see the husband. Hold on.
He ain't no bad looking guy to me. I mean, in my opinion, I didn't think he was a bad looking fella. I was like, he all right, he nice. They look good together or whatever. As far as
is it gonna come up?
Let's look.
Why it won't come up? They don't want us to see it. There they go.
Oh, do he got them teeth?
Not them teeth.
Did he go and get them teeth? Everybody got.
You think he got some veneers? If that's the case, they both got them. Her teeth look nice. I mean, you know, people do it. Ooh, what happened?
I was watching. I had to catch up. Michelle, welcome back. I'm so glad to be back. But I had to catch up on Pantheon. And
leave Pantheon over there.
Oh, I ain't gonna say nothing about that. It's just that I had noticed, I heard something, and then I had got to looking, and I noticed that a couple of YouTubers got new teeth.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I hollered. But
everybody ain't blessed with good teeth, I guess. You know, they want to exchange their chiclets for some big white ditchers. It's all good.
As far as she bye Shereé, girl, we tired of seeing you. I'm done with her. Like I went back, and let me tell you. So I went back the other day because I was in the house, and I said, let me do something, you know. So I went back to watch the old Real Housewives, and I started with season 1. Shereé was good in season 1. She was entertaining. And then I started thinking back to some of the newer ones that she was on, and she didn't have that flair anymore. She didn't have that oomph anymore. Somewhere along the way, she lost it.
Yep. Because when she first came on the show, like the first season, they brought her on the show as the star, and Nene stole her star because, you know, she was one of the only ones. She was married to going through a divorce from a professional athlete. She was actually living in a mansion. I believe it probably broke her spirit, all the stuff she went through publicly, you know, being broke, being kicked out the mansion, lying about her finances, hiding her car from the repo man. Like, it was just one thing after the other. And that's why, you know, she tried to, you know, deflect by taking me to court for, you know, when she was building her house for 5 years, you know, all the stuff that was going on during then that I was reporting on. She was just upset. And I guess I can honestly say I understand her being embarrassed by all of that. So coming back on the heels of all of that, pretending that it's all good, I think we probably would have related to her more if she, you know, dropped the act and was, you know, transparent about it.
Yeah, because on season 1, she ended up the house got foreclosed on, and she was like, she didn't know that the house was getting foreclosed on.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember she moved from that big old house to like this
a little apartment.
A little quaint thing. And I was like, man, that's messed up. And that was something that I had forgot about.
Mm-hmm.
Time, but it unfolded on the show, and I was expecting to see her one way, but then when she started talking about having this party coming in on a helicopter, and I'm like, girl, your priorities, you just got downsized. Like, what are you doing? So let me think. Oh, and then when I got to season 2, Candy came on, and I just cut it off because I was like oh my God, oh my God. And that's when they really started. I can say when season 2 came on, they started kind of really focusing on Candy like a whole lot.
Because Candy was the first person they brought on the show that was actually a public figure before being on the show. If you remember, everybody else, their men were public figures. They were housewives. You know what I mean? Deshaun Snow, housewife. Lisa Wu, remember she used to be married to Keith Sweat. Then she married Ed Hartwell. So, it was all, everybody was generally a wife. Nene was the only one who was married to somebody who wasn't a public figure. And so when you think about the background of all of those people, and then the season when Candy came on, Candy was the first person, she wasn't even married at the time, who was, known per se. She wasn't known by the masses, for Escape, but she was known by the Black community.
That's
so
right.
Yeah,
it's high time that they let Shereé go. I mean, they can leave her right on out because she's just not. They've given her opportunity after opportunity to give, and she hasn't given anything.
Yeah.
The few times they've tried to bring her back, so that's a no. Cynthia, we've all said it. She's boring. Time to let her go too. And then I think that we just need some new, fresh faces. And I really, really, really want to see Atlanta Housewives get back to what you just said. Housewives.
Mm-hmm.
They got all these Black women looking like, whether it's happening or not, but it looks like they are the ones that are sitting around here supporting men. They're not like, I don't usually watch the other ones, but I started looking at some of the other ones, like the white ones, just to kind of see what everybody's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm seeing how these white women get to live like queens, the lap of luxury. Like they just out here doing it. Their husband is allowing them to, they're actually opening up businesses and failing on their husband's dime.
I think we broke that down a lot over the summer when we was talking about Bravo and the racism and
And I want to see that for Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see a Black woman with 50. I mean, it's good. I do want to see Black people, doing well. And I want to see Black women do well. But I just don't want to see this Black woman carrying all of these businesses on her back along with her husband.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to see that woman that's a kept woman. Okay, a real legit kept woman. So somebody said they need a break. If they break, they ain't gonna be able to make a comeback. If they stop Housewives of Atlanta for a season, it's gonna be hard for them to break back in. But they need to find some good people to replace who they have. I think everybody needs to go.
You're right. Well, I appreciate you, Jessica Rabbit. Thank you for the input.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Michelle. Listen, do not change yourself because others are who they are.
Yeah.
Keep on doing what you're doing. You have made it this far out of all these years in the game because you have stayed true to who you are. So continue to do that, my fellow Leo. And I know you got a birthday coming up. Happy birthday. My birthday is on the 24th of this month. And
happy almost birthday.
Okay.
Well, we'll talk before the end. We'll see you at the ATLien.
Oh, yes. Let me go to the chat.
All right. Bye. All right. Hold on, y'all. Look, I want to somebody had tagged me in this. I want to play this real quick. The remix of the Nice Nasty Read. Hold on, of Wendy and Tab. They made the remix god made a whole remix of it. Hold on. We can't hear it. Hold on.
Honey, God bless you. First of all, Wendy Williams, honey, God bless you. God bless you. Okay. And I said, oh my God, the pain this woman must be in. Wendy, the pain you must be in to feel this way. And I'm so sorry. But listen, let me tell you this. Let us all pray for people like Miss Wendy and others who have either been so hurt. Let us all pray that they find that and that it finds them. Yes, very good. Now, I want y'all to go on about your business, okay? And have the most amazing day. But even if you can't have a good one, don't you dare go messing up nobody else's hand. Wendy Williams, honey, God bless you. Honey, God bless you. The pain this woman must be in, God bless you.
Sway, this my shit.
Honey, God bless you.
Sway, the remix god.
Wendy Williams, go on about your business. Go on about your business. Wendy Williams, go on about your business. Go on about your business. Let us all pray. Let us pray. Let us pray. Let us pray for people like Miss Wendy. Let us pray. Let us pray. Let us pray. Let us pray. Let us pray for people like Miss Wendy. Honey, God bless you. Honey, God bless you. The pain this woman must be in. God bless you. Honey, God bless you. Wendy Williams, go on about your business. Go on about your business. Wendy Williams, go on about your business. Go on about your business. Let us all pray.
Oh, y'all wrong.
Wendy Williams, honey, God bless you.
Y'all are so
Honey, God
wrong.
bless you.
Then there's a remix to the remix.
Must be here. God bless you. Sway, this my shit. Honey, God bless you. Sway, the remix god. Wendy Williams, go on about your business. Go on about your business.
I cannot. You said you're going to download the MP3.
Go on about your business. Go on about your business. Let us all pray. Let us pray. Let us pray. Let us pray for people like Miss Wendy. Let us pray. Let us pray. Let us pray. Let us pray. Let us pray for people like Miss Wendy.
First of all, Wendy Williams, honey, God bless you. God bless you. Okay. And I said,
all right. Yeah. So yeah, it's the remix. So y'all go down. Shout out to the remix god, honey. LaShawn, I can't see you. You there? Okay, hold on. I think she called back. Hold on. LaShawn. Okay. Can you see me? Hello? Your Wi-Fi messed up.
To me?
Yes, LaShawn.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you was talking to me. I'm sorry, Michelle. I was just sitting here looking at the fireworks. But hey, here's the thing with Wendy. The thing is, as far as Michelle, how you always saying that she was being very passive aggressive. Typically, when she does the little clap back with people, that's how she always talked back to them. I know it was once before where somebody was talking to her about this brother she has from another mother, who I'm assuming she's met in LA. He's gay. Somebody had said something about him and how she supports the gay community. That's how she talks when she's clapping back without being hood, cussing, using foul language. That's just how she goes back at people. So that's just her personality. And so that's just who she is. And the thing is, that is, her husband does have the new teeth. And those are her teeth. Because I've been following her. I've been following her since she first came out. I don't know how many of your listeners who has followed her from the beginning. It's probably maybe 3 years ago where she was driving a Uber.
Wow, really?
She was on a break with she was on a break with Uber, and she went to get a sandwich from Whole Foods. I don't know if you all know she's a vegan, and she went to get a sandwich from Whole Foods, and on break with Uber, a TLA sandwich, and just by putting that sandwich on YouTube, that sandwich sold out at Whole Foods. And Whole Foods could not keep that sandwich in the stores nationwide. So she reaches out, and she reaches out to the masses. And then let me say, here's my opinion. And Cordero, I am not married, but let me say this, but everybody has an opinion. And here's where she's different from Mary J. Blige. And I think Jessica said this. She's been married to that man for 23 years. They left North Carolina with nothing. With nothing. She said with a couple $1,000 in the bank, a baby, to follow her dreams. He went to be a police officer 15 years ago. So they've been married for 23 years, and they were in North Carolina. She never mentioned that he was a police officer in North Carolina. He was a police officer in LA. So 15 years a police officer, 23 years married. LA 15 years. She told him, baby, I want you to be a police officer. In 5 years, you don't have to do this anymore. We're 15 years later.
Oh,
so she's 10 years. She's over by 10 years. Now, this is what she said. Now, if she's lying, I'm wrong. But this is what she said. She told him 15 years ago, you don't have to do this, but for 5 years. So she's 10 years late. And the thing is, like you said, some men grow up, little boys grow up and say, I want to be a police officer. But Chance just turned 40 3 years ago because he went on a vacation when he turned 40. Well, when 23 years ago, he wasn't a little boy anymore.
Right.
So therefore, when he became a police officer, he wasn't fulfilling his dream. He had a child and a woman. So he had a wife at this point and a child. He had to go to work. And it was a point where they were so, according to her, I'm only repeating her story. And again, if she's lying, I'm just repeating a lie. She said it was a time where they were in South and they were in LA where he had to go back because they couldn't afford it. And she stayed with her mama's friend. And she wasn't even in LA anymore. She was in some random part of California and driving all the way to California for headshots and stuff like that. And all this.
Well, LaShawn, I appreciate your phone breaking up, but I guess I got the gist of your commentary. But I appreciate you for calling in tonight. Thank you.
Because the thing is, her thing is just not like the Mary J. Blige and the Sherry Shepherd stories. Hers is a little bit different. She's put her time in, and when Wendy said that to her, I said, "Baby, her story is not like yours. Hers is different than yours. Kevin had you as the side piece, and y'all have been married 20 years, and you were the side piece, Wendy."
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Well, thank you, LaShawn. I appreciate you. Where you calling from? Where you calling from?
Chattanooga, just down the road.
All right. Well, be careful out there. I appreciate you calling. Thank you. Hold on. She probably couldn't hear me. Hold on. Let me see. Shaniqua.
Hey, young lady.
Hi. How you doing?
I've been missing you.
Oh, thank you.
I was like, oh, damn. Every time you came on, I was knocked the fuck out.
Okay.
I've been slaving. I had a major setback after my car accident. I was just like, I've been having a major setback. But yeah, I've been missing you. I was like, dang, where's Michelle? Dang, when you popped up, I was knocked out. But yeah, so this whole with Shereé, she's trolling, but it's hilarious. I love the Housewives. I think that if the cast just doesn't work out, they just need to do away with the show, because if they bring new people, it's already turning out to be Love and Hip Hop and not Housewives.
Well, I don't want Shereé back. She tell us what she did with her mama.
That's hilarious. And they should bring that up. They should force it. Just like they force all these narratives, they should force it if they do bring her back.
Mm-hmm.
But I just can't see them moving forward, because the cast is so discombobulated, it's just retarded now. And it's all over the place. And it's Love and Hip Hop. It's not Housewives. And it's just crazy. Because I would love to see the whole dynamic of the Housewives. When Nene was on there, she had her parties, pillow talk, everything. Everyone was getting to know each other. Conversations were open. The marriages were all in the same room. But now everyone's separated. It's too much gossip. It's too much drama. It's just too much.
Yeah, it is.
And if they do bring, because the rumors with Shereé and Phaedra, it will be beautiful. But you will have to have all the OGs on there. You can't just bring them and then throw them in there with new people.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's
Not
weird.
all of them, at least, a few of them.
Yeah, a few of them.
Yeah.
But like I said, the new cast and the OGs is just going to be a weird combination. Because everyone have chemistry. The OGs have chemistry. The new people, they just gonna have to. Yeah, it's funny. Okay. And Cynthia, she didn't really bring much to the table. I'd rather deal with Shereé bullshit than Cynthia.
That's true. At least we know Shereé is good for a little read and a little stutter here and there.
The original bone carrier.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you, Shaniqua. I'll see you over on the Pantheon.
Oh yes.
All right, I'll talk to you soon. I'm just trying to get through these last few calls.
I definitely will see you at 12 o'clock.
All right. Look, Shaniqua, how you know I was going on at 12 o'clock? Did I even say that yet? Anywho, hold on. I got a few more. Hold on. Gifted Ali. Why you not on camera? I forgot to ask Shaniqua. Why you not? Why y'all laugh?
I always
come through here.
I always get on camera. I always get on camera. Give me a break this time. Damn. Anytime I come on here, I give y'all the camera.
What's wrong with being on camera? I don't understand.
I ain't never wrong being on camera.
We know what you look like. Why you can't just turn on the camera?
I'm laying in the bed.
And what, you got a mattress on the floor or something?
Oh, you already know that's a lie. You better quit playing.
I'm just saying, what's the problem?
Ain't no problem. Hold on. Let me get my
together. Anyway, okay.
Let me get myself together. Hold on. What's up? Thank you, Audrey. How you feeling?
I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm good.
Okay.
There y'all go. What's up, y'all?
All right.
All right. So you happy now? You ain't finna bully me no more?
No, I'm not gonna bully you no more. I just want to talk about the topics.
All right, don't put that boom dodge dude up no more.
Huh?
Don't put that boom dodge dude up no more.
Somebody already said it in the chat.
Oh wait, let me get up. I wanted y'all to see my teeth is real.
Let me go and boot you off because you in here trying to troll.
Y'all talking about teeth and shit. I just wanted to say my teeth is real before I,
my teeth real too.
Okay, but before I get a little money, I don't want y'all saying I got my shit done. But no, check this out. Everybody trying to say the same thing, that they trying to say like Wendy bogus for speaking on the marriage, but everybody in this motherfucker speaking on this lady marriage. Whether you speaking for it or against it, you speaking on this lady goddamn marriage. All right, so since she put it out there, it is fair game. She spoke on it. It is what it is. However, Wendy wasn't supposed to speak in that manner. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch Wendy religiously, but I know one of her favorite things to say when she's for something she's reporting on, she be like, good for you, good for you, good for you. Like she said it a lot. She didn't say that.
Everyone is biased.
No, she definitely was throwing some shade at that lady. Like for real. Okay. She definitely was throwing some shade at that lady. But I mean, let's be honest though, y'all. Like, anybody want to retire me? I'll take it. Shit, like retire me. What's wrong with that? Like, what's wrong with these roles that they try to put out here?
What would you do with your retire while your woman retires?
I ain't gonna cheat. I ain't gonna cheat. Shit, I learned how to fish. God damn it.
See, I didn't even bring up cheat. That's giving me deflection. That's giving me cheating first on your mind.
That's what y'all be thinking, niggas.
I just said, what would you do? And you said, I ain't gonna cheat. I didn't say, what won't you do? I said, what would you do?
Listen, check this out.
That's psychology right there.
You're going to support him. You support him, man. You know what I mean? You push him. But at the same time, I put it in the comments, like, this man work on her team. He does a lot of things to make her who she is. Not to mention, he loves on her to be. That's how she's able to be the woman that she is. You know what I'm saying? Like they're a good teamwork. And then y'all got to think about this too, man. Like that man, I heard one interviewer say that man been on the force for 15 years and ain't got no complaints. Like y'all know, complaints is hard to. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to get complaints as an officer. That means this man is straightforward. He's a good guy. His kids, on his team, all the coaches, all the mothers on the team, they was all wishing him a happy Mother's Day. Happy Father's Day and shit. Like, he's a good dude. You know what I mean? Like, he deserved to retire and help push his wife. You know what I'm saying? Why she gotta be filming for a movie and worried about when he leave out the house if he gonna get killed in the line of duty? You know what I'm saying? Like,
be worried about what does he want to do? How do you feel listen, how do you feel as a man not providing for your household, your wife providing for you as a man? How, like,
I'm gonna tell you,
you
just like
okay
this.
with that?
We speaking on somebody else's marriage. You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
speaking
Like I
on
said at the beginning.
but we
Now,
speaking
as
on
far
it,
as-
and we're speaking.
as
Most
far
of
as
us
me-
are
as
speaking
far
from
as
our
me-
own experience.
As far as me, I like to pay all the bills. I don't like to go half.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me, but I don't project my life on other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I was raised. That's how my grandmama and her husband was, my grandparents. And then my daddy, he was a street nigga. Y'all know I'm from Chicago. When he bought all that money, that drug money in the crib, he put that shit on the desk and on the dresser. My mama counted that shit out. You feel me? And like he covered every damn thing. So that's just where I come from. Now, I don't know what what another person do, but I don't think that, you know what I mean? My life ain't the best. Oh, somebody said they retired me. Look, my life ain't the only way to live. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying? They life, if it works for them, first of all, they ain't never did this shit. So she finna find out. If it works for them, it works for them. If it don't, he gonna have to go ahead and get on Craigslist or something. You know what I mean? Try to go Indeed.com or something. He got to go find another little skill. You know what I mean? If it don't work, but they trying it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, listen. Okay, I just feel like history has proven that traditionally that doesn't work when it comes to gender roles. Now, I know a lot of people say, well, we in the time now that gender roles are different and blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
But what it all boils down to when it comes to traditional relationships, man, woman, or whatever, like most of the time it don't work out unless,
No, you're right.
Power
You're right.
play.
And in
And
the
most of the
average
time
household,
the man wants the power.
in the average household, let's just be honest, you're right. And if this was to happen in the average household, it's gonna be some shit switching in that house. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some mood changes. It's gonna be some, you know what I'm saying? It's a shift. You know what I mean? She making more money, and you know what I mean? It's gonna come with more. You know what I mean? Nene ain't is innocent. She's a strong black woman. You know what I mean? She ain't like ain't nothing wrong with that. He can do a Greg Leakes. He can be a Greg. Ain't no, I'll be a Greg. Sign me the fuck up. I'll be a Greg.
I'll be a Greg.
Yeah, I'll be a Greg.
But you don't know what Greg doing on the side. Well, before his health,
See, you keep bringing up this side. Oh, you talking about financially, right? Yes. Well, listen, y'all know I got a clothing line online. I just keep selling my little clothes and shit. And you go ahead, be great. I'll be at every one of your things. I'll be at all your shit. I'll support you. I'll take your pictures, goddammit. We don't even need a photographer. I'll take your pictures. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna run it, okay?
I'm gonna do it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm the security. I'm everything.
A lot of women in the chat pick me. I want you to be my Greg.
Hey, I'll be Greg, goddammit. Shit, like no, I'm being serious. I'll fix drinks. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up?
All right, Greg is
a
strong black man. See, you trying to make it seem like he ain't doing nothing but taking.
He's a real estate tycoon. He's you know, he's done a lot of great things. I ain't trying to shade that man. See how you trying to flip that on me?
Who, me? No,
I ain't trying to shade him. I said I'll be one, which just means it's being married to a woman in a big position. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Married into a woman. I mean, we ain't never had it yet, but we ain't had a president be a female. That's gonna be a different thing. You know, we got a vice president, but as a president, like we don't even know what we're gonna call his ass, first man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be different, but I mean, it is what it is. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Ain't nothing wrong with that. First of all, we seen what generations of the man running the household did. Like, y'all need to take over and do some shit probably. Like, we need y'all help out here. Ain't no man ever been good without his mama, without his grandmama, without his sisters, without his woman. Like, we need y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all necessary as hell. We just can't tell y'all that shit all the time. Because y'all don't know what to do with shit.
we know y'all need us. That's the point. We know y'all need us, and we need y'all as well. But what we don't need is men who think that they just go sit at home and play PlayStation or whatever while the women go make the money simply because it's easier that way.
I mean, I can still sell a weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do some other shit. You can. I ain't gotta just be playing PlayStation. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You're gonna be famous with all these celebrity friends. They gotta get high. Tell them, my man got that good shit. You know what I mean? Pull up to the mansion, see our security. We're gonna have the weed waiting for you. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, y'all. I was just being comical. I'm just being comical.
I know you are.
But no, seriously though, I think it's dope. She's retiring her husband. It's completely dope. You know what I mean? It would have been equally dope if he retired her. It's dope. It's dope. Yeah, it's black love. Now, however, if you play that lady one more time, the first 3 seconds when she said, Wendy, God bless you or something, she looked off to find her thought. And you could see, this is what you call nice nasty. You could see where she really was. She wasn't.
Look, people saying women, look, Gifted out of your phone went out. Somebody must be calling. People say women do it too. Michelle, you have a double standard. That's not a double standard because women are the only ones that can have kids. So, she got to carry a kid for 9 months. She got to, I'm saying traditional gender roles. I'm not saying, she at home doing nothing, twiddling her thumbs and, while he works. I'm just saying in general, there's a lot that goes on with being the woman in the relationship.
In general, it's just a lot. It's a world full of insecure ass niggas. So, I mean, if that's what you had, if you hadn't had nothing but an insecure ass uncle, insecure ass pastor, insecure ass teacher, if that's what you used to. But my grandmama made more money than my granddaddy. He retired. You know what I'm saying? He was in the army. He retired. He brought his little check every month, but she was out there a physical therapist and did her shit. My mama was a motherfucking hustler. You know what I'm saying? Going to law school and being an insurance agent. She was a G. She was from the hood, but my daddy was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So I'm used to women doing that. You know what I mean? That don't mean I wanted it for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to them. You know what I mean? My granddaddy, he gave his check up first. On the first month, he handed it. God, I'm going to tell you just like this. I learned this from my granddaddy. Any guys that's watching this shit. My granddaddy got his check on the first of the month, came home, gave it to my grandmama, said, pay the bills. When you're done, just give me what's left over. On my life, that's all I ever seen. You understand what I'm saying? He gave her the money and said, whatever left over, that's what he went and got his goddamn cheap ass liquor with, his Winston cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? And it worked. You know what I mean? It worked. It worked. So ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Get out there and make that money, Tabitha.
Well, again, whatever works for them. That's all I have to say.
And my black ass ain't married. I would like to be.
Well, I'm divorced, so
I've
done that. And I would never retire that Negro. Anyway. No, that wouldn't have been it, honey.
See, that ain't right. See, who said you got a double standard? Why you wouldn't retire your man? Wait, let's not say him. Would you retire? Because you make good money. You do good. You do good for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So would you retire? Would you retire your man?
Nope.
Why not?
Man don't work, don't eat. Period.
See, any other time in the Bible when they say man, y'all swears for man and
woman. No, I'm just saying in general, that's what I've always grown up. My uncles, my dads, any man around me, like whatever the case may be, you do not date a man that don't work. Man don't work, don't eat. It don't matter if he don't make as much as you. A man don't work, don't eat. A man that don't provide is not, is not there for you. And I'm like, I'll be single before I give any man my money. So,
So your view is coming from a religious standpoint.
It's not even a religious standpoint. I just say just from a traditional standpoint of I just know men. And I know that most men want to be the providers and protectors. If they're not provided and protected for you, they provide and protected for somebody else. Trust. And that's what I've always been told. If he ain't giving you your money, he giving somebody his money.
It's a bad it's
So-
a bad time to be a police officer right now. So that man need a break. He need to go do something better, something more safe, where he can be more effective. Because bad cops kill good cops. You can't even be a good cop. They call it friendly fire. They accidentally shot his ass. He ran in front of my gun. You know what I'm saying? They don't want nobody who gonna snitch on them or who gonna tell the truth.
Well, there's that. Well, I appreciate you gifted, Ali. I gotta take my break before I go to the Pantheon tonight before we have our ATLien after dark.
I was gonna come to Patreon, but somebody
You
called
should.
me.
Drake finally made his way over there.
Somebody called me and told me don't support Michelle. They said, why you over there on that?
If y'all don't stop. So now look, now I done got you fired too. I done stole your super chats too.
Oh shit. That shit funny as hell. That lady, I ain't gonna say her name, but that lady is funny.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I have learned over the years.
Listen, we're not gonna even start that today.
Why not? Why I can't just say one thing about her?
Why you because she's not here, and I don't want to talk about nobody who's not here to defend
Ain't nobody
themselves,
we've been talking about here.
Listen, I don't want to talk about that lady. Bye, Gifted Ali. I like your bed.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, wasn't nobody in there with me. All right.
Oh, y'all so messy. Tickle Pink.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi, how you doing? Y'all just refuse
I'm
to turn the
doing
cameras
great.
on. Y'all.
Oh, child, I look a hot mess. You probably wouldn't have let me in if I had my camera turned on.
That's all right.
But anyway, this is my first time calling in. I'm so excited to finally get to talk to you. I wanted to say, I wanted to speak on Shereé. She could never come back as far as I'm concerned. And she will never be missed by me, especially when she didn't hold KKK Kim accountable. The last season that she was on there with the racist things that were said at the reunion and the whole Roachgate situation at Nene's house. So yeah, Shereé.
Yes, Shereé was on the wrong
it's a
side
no
of
for
history.
me.
She was definitely
Yes.
on the wrong side of history.
Absolutely. She should have checked Kim immediately when she came out the side of her face with all that stuff about racism isn't even true. I'm like, girl, are you serious?
Right. Racism didn't exist before social media. Those were her exact words.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. And you didn't say anything, like, really, Shereé? So yeah, she, was already like, I was already on the fence with her, but that really, did it for me when she didn't hold her accountable for the comments. And like I said, the situation with Nene. So yeah, she can never come back, but she's a girl that Bravo is looking for, with everything that they have going on over there. So they just may give her a peach. Yeah. So that their favorite, can make a cameo or 2 or 3, Yeah. And as far as Cynthia, she can go. And she needs to stop with the shade, because if it wasn't for Nene, we would not be as interested as we were for the 2 seasons that they were friends. Yeah, because Nene, she make it relevant. She did. Cynthia's been boring. She's not had a storyline. And like you said, give her peach to Peter. He's always been more interesting than her.
Right.
So yeah, she can go. Bye.
Well, I appreciate you, Tickle Pink. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you. I appreciate you for taking my call. You have a great night.
All right, you do the same.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm getting distracted by all these fireworks. They just blowing up, honey. I want to get away from this window before I get shot or something. Oh my God, Bughead is crazy. It's just going crazy. Oh, okay. But anyway, yeah, I don't know if y'all hear it tonight. I can hear it in the background, like bang, 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 boom, bang. Yeah, but anyway, if you're just getting here, please remember to like this video, subscribe, and also we're going on Patreon tonight for ATLien After Dark. Hopefully, you know, I have to do it from the shoe room, something up under covers or something, because these damn bangs and stuff is working my nerves, honey. Yes, I live in the ghetto, honey. It's the ghetto. Yeah, so today we talked about Tab Brown versus Wendy Williams. We talked about Shereé possibly snatching Cynthia's peach. We talked about Cynthia, you know, with her vindictiveness trying to come for Nene, and she ain't even on the show no more. We talked about a lot of things. So, you know, if you just get in here, you can rewind and rewatch and watch the replay and all that. The live chat will be up in a minute. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. I have made my live chats for subscribers only. So even if you're a troll, you're going to have to subscribe to participate in the live chat. Anywho, right, the fireworks are getting to me, child. But anywho, I will be back. I want to thank a few people. Y'all know how I do. I have to thank people. I have to take none of this for granted. Y'all don't have to give, but y'all be giving. Thank you so much for the Cash App, Derek Witherspoon. Thank you, Sanitra. Thank you so much. JB808. Thank you. Inez Williams. Thank you. That was from one of them was from Thank you, DeAndre Anthony, for the $99.99. Is that Dre? I don't think that's Dre, unless he changed his name again. Y'all ain't no telling. Hold on, let me go into the studio to see the rest of these. Super chats. Thank you, Cheryl Taylor, Anita D, True MS Girl, DeAndre Anthony, Helene Easley, True MS Girl again. Helene Easley said, I miss all the beautiful gowns, fabulous parties, bling bling. Nene was the favorite big personality. DeAndre said he called me again and confided in me to send this, but I hung up on him because he is rude and evil. How dare he? The enemy is real. True MS Girl says everyone else is trying to come. All I want to know is Jamal coming? Okay. View from Tracy's Point says, saw you were live and just wanted to stop by and say hi. Nay Robinson, thank you so much. Angela Valentine, thank you. KK, thank you. I appreciate everyone. Good Life and Home said Wendy's husband is not everyone's husband. Sherry Shine said, I support Michelle. ATLien Brown, thank you. She Mormon said, Team Michelle. Jackie G said, Michelle, thank you for your service. Thank you. The Wreath 30 said, just for being you. Love you and your channel, Michelle. Thank you. The Original Mermaid, thank you for the super sticker. Scorpio Diva said, hey, Michelle, I was missing out for a while. Welcome back, Scorpio Diva. Queen Detria said, the squad is here, Michelle. Hey, squad. Aliski Williams, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate each and every one of you for contributing to my show. If you are not a Patreon member, head on over to patreon.com. iamATLien is actually in the description box. We will be over there, and for the low price of $5, you can participate in our ATLien After Dark discussion, where it's a little bit less censored. Okay, we talk about everybody and anybody on the Patreon. We call it the Pantheon because when Candy was trying to drag me, she said the bloggers over there on her Pantheon talking about us, honey. So yeah, it's hilarious over there. And also we have a Discord group over there where a lot of people have joined the Discord. They have gotten to see how petty and messy the squad is, honey, because they be talking about everything 24 hours a day. It is great. Thank you, Chase Ryder. I appreciate you for the Cash App. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me turn on my music. Oh, those fireworks, are they blowing bombs out there? Oh, it is horrible. It's a lot of them. Y'all hear that? It's a lot. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. Thank y'all for joining. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and all of that jazz. We headed over to the Pantheon, honey. We headed over to the Pantheon. ATLien, I am ATLien. Thank you, Princess AG, for putting it in the chats. Come join us. I am ATLien. Let me put it in here for the Facebook people. If y'all want to join, it is okay. If not, that is okay as well. I appreciate you for just being here. We out. Shout out to DL Shula. I appreciate you, DL, over there holding it down on the Facebook. Yes, midnight, Cheryl. Midnight. It's 10:30 right now. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going on at midnight Eastern Standard Time. I will see y'all in a little while. Good night.
For people like Miss Wendy, honey, God bless you. Honey, God bless you. The pain this woman must be in, God bless you. Honey, God bless you. Wendy Williams, go on about your business. Go on about your business. Wendy Williams, go on about your business. Go on about your business. Let us all pray. Let us pray.
Wendy Williams, honey, God bless you. Honey, God bless you. The pain this woman must be in, God bless you. Honey, God bless you. Wendy Williams, go on about your business. Go on about your business. Wendy Williams, go on about your business. Go on about your business. Let us all pray. Let us pray. Let us pray. Let us pray for people like Miss Wendy. Let us pray. Let us pray. Let us pray. Let us pray. Let us pray for people like Miss Wendy.
First of all, Wendy Williams, honey, God bless you. God bless you. Okay. And I said, oh my God, the pain this woman must be in. Wendy, the pain you must be in.